Hey guys, I'm P-Freak. Welcome back to Pokemon Shield, the Crown Tundra. Last time, we went around the various places in the Crown Tundra and found the other ruins holding the other legendary golems, including Regis, finally figuring out Registeel's puzzle, and also the new Regis, Regidraco. And technically Regieleki, but we could only get one of them in this game. In this part, we are going to continue actually the Calyrex mission, because we basically completely ignored that because we could not find the mayor for the life of us. Now, real quickly, I will say this is actually my second time going through all this because, unfortunately, it seems that OBS did not record any of my previous attempt. I recorded all the commentary, just not any of the video. So I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing now. Because I had to look like some things up, and then I just went through the entire thing otherwise. Anyways, so where the mayor is located is actually over in this direction. Right past these 4 crumbling buildings, we'll find him right here. I'm surprised I didn't even walk over here last time. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra are truly beyond hope. Well, maybe if you had a little more belief in fairy tales. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor. What brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, it's hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my house in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Yeah, because what makes you think a tundra is a good place to grow crops? I mean, granted, they probably don't have much of a choice. I mean, there is this green area right here. It's just everywhere else seems to be frozen. Also, how is an area south of the mainland colder than... I don't know. I guess I don't know weather that well. We can also go this direction, but this direction I think will actually start us on the 3rd legendary quest. So let's just head over to the mayor's house atop this hill over here and see if we can learn more about this loyal steed. Or not so loyal now. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the designer of town souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own 2 eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course. You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but... Come then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it's best for you to search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. And it's a little cute little Carbink. I don't know if Carbink's new to the series, or yeah, new to the games. I think it is, but anyways, we look over here on the bookshelf. Let's see. Let's start with the King of Bountiful Harvest. The king was a great Pokemon that brought abundance to our cold land. With the sweep of its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and blooms. With the sweep of its left hand, the fruit of the fields would ripen and grow heavy. Its great crown of green gleaming, the king galloped across the land astride its proud steed. And in their footsteps, buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. And so we worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all due tribute as king. Now here's my question. Did you guys not realize the correlation of you guys no longer believing in the king? It means that your crops are slowly dying. No one see that correlation? Guys, just like everything out here is here to absolutely burn humans. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heal and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claims the steed's hide was black as a midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can say now which is the truth. Interesting. Interesting. So there may actually be 2 steeds. I did not mean to press that. Through these reins did the king send its power, in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reins, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, and thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reins bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the seed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed down from parent to child to grandchild and never forgotten. Well, it seems like it's been forgotten now, so much for that. While carrots can be grown in the Crown Tundra, they have a rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracks close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to old fairy tales, the steed that the King of Bountiful Harvest rode upon loved both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice root carrots, and others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. So, which one is it? Is it a frickin' ghost steed or an ice steed? I guess it's another one of those things where we get to actually choose which ones we want to actually have. Try the Freezington Snow Samba. Isn't it tough dealing with the cold here on the tundra, with temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower every passing year? While it's tempting to stay indoors where it's cozy and where people won't bother you, don't forget to move that body too. Try the Freezington Snow Samba today and get your body moving to stay warm all winter. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toe, and freeze. Then up we pop and start once more. Form a circle with friends and don't be shy. The Snow Samba will keep you young at heart. Okay then, and town records, tourism initiatives. Freezington souvenir brainstorming sessions. Minutes taken by the town's tourism lead. We got a lot of submissions in our last round, so our thanks to all those who contribute ideas. We settled on an idea for a new Freezington souvenir sure to lure in more visitors. A shirt featuring our own King of Bountiful Harvest. By using the artwork from some old documents, we should be able to keep the design cost low too. Maybe if you guys actually believed in the king and actually had it help you grow all your crops, you wouldn't have to worry about tourism so much. Okay, so we learned that the seed apparently likes carrots. We just can't remember which type of carrots. Heading on back outside, looks like Calyrex has something that he wants us to know. Unfortunately, we don't have Peony again, so it's going to be hard for us to actually communicate with this guy. Unless we could somehow lure Peony out here. Let's go see what Calyrex wants. Hey buddy, what's up? You know, I was saying this last time, but I actually kind of find Calyrex cute, at least when he smiles. It's actually really adorable. Everything else about him, not so much, but I find the face adorable sometimes. Oh, speaking of Peony. Oh, hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone calling him to me. Was it you? Huh? And here we go again. Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? Yeah, totally. You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist? It has been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? So I just immediately went to carrots, but I didn't actually see the other ones. The Freezington's Fame shirt. Ah yes, the garment with my image on it. I suspect that even a poor facsimile of my visage would be enough to send my loyal steed running. Its loyalty is not what it used to be. Was there perhaps anything else you discovered information about? The Snow Samba. The Freezington Snow Samba. I did see the villagers performing a strange dance some years ago, but it was hardly irresistible. In fact, I imagine even a Greedent would lose its appetite after one look at such an odd display. Is there perhaps anything else you discovered information about? The Reigns of Unity? Does those ring a bell? The Reigns of Unity, you say? 'Tis true that they would help me regain the link with my loyal steed, but it has been many years since the humans made a new set of reins for me. I doubt we shall be able to obtain them now. Was there perhaps anything else? Carrots. Oh, carrots, you say? Yeah, see, look at that smile. That's adorable. Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. I have a name, you know. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder. Do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. Carrot seeds, huh? You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 1. In order to find the king's beloved seed, I'll need to first get my hands on its favorite food, carrots. Maybe the people of Frizzington can help me out. It's not like when we first walked into the town, we had someone offering us carrots for a bunch of Armorite ore. And if we didn't go to that max lair, we wouldn't have gotten all that. Did I say Armorite ore? Dynite ore. Armorite ore is a completely different thing. Dynite ore, I think. Yep. 8 pieces of dynite ore for carrot seeds. Sure, here you go. Oh, wonderful. This is plenty. Now we can bury the ore in our field and make our crops huge. Well, I guess Dynamaxing, the whole point of Dynamaxing is to make it huge, so I guess that makes sense? I don't know. Seeds to plant in a field. The kind of carrot you'll get is determined by which field you plant the seeds in. Don't go planting those seeds I gave you willy-nilly in the village's fields now. These fields are for our own crops. Alright, we won't. Calyrex, do you have any idea where the hell we should put these then? I got your seeds. Have you found the carrots, human child? Yes, I have. By the stars! You say that you have carrot seeds? That strange bag contains the seeds of carrots. You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. Okay, hold on a second, timeouts. So I don't know a lot about harvesting and farming and all that stuff, despite what my hours in Stardew Valley would say otherwise. But do carrots actually have seeds? Like, this may be my ignorant self from only eating carrots that have, like, actually gone through the store and all that stuff, but did they actually have seeds attached to them? Maybe it's in, like, the stems or whatever? I don't know. And yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. Well, that's good to note. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow crops we need. Now, where will we find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? Let's see. I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. That looks to be back at the graveyard. Another spot is a field by gravestones, where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask you to choose a field and plant those seeds. Alright, I guess we have our next mission. Hey, Peony, wake up. Huh? What in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it just goes to show that holding down a fort isn't all that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. Yeah, we'll do our best, buddy. We'll do our best. Anyway, so now we have 2 options. Let's see. Upon hearing that I was able to find carrot seeds, Calyrex told me about 2 fields where I can grow the carrots. I need to pick either field covered in snow or the field covered by graves and plant the seeds. So, you get 2 options here. You can either go to the snowy field or the grave field. Oh. Nanny! Oh, that's cute. Sing that song about the King's Steed Pokemon. Wow, how coincidental. Of course, my dear. I would love to. Ice-root carrots, cold as ice, munched all up by the bully in white. Shade-root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Yes, Nan. And little Sfeel. I think Sfeel is new to this area. Maybe. Anyway, so basically you have a choice here. You can either go to the snow-covered plants and get 1 Pokemon, or you can go to the grave-covered soil and get another Pokemon. Again, you can only get 1 of them per, like, save file, I think. So, because Ghost-type Pokemon have a reputation of being super popular compared to Ice-type Pokemon, we're going to give the Ice-type Pokemon a chance. So, let's head on over to this fly location we have here. Right next to the Regis ruins. And we should be able to find the... Oh, there's an item over here. Bottle of throat spray, nice. We should be able to find the soil that we can plant the carrot seeds in. I remember it was actually not that hard to find. We just go down the slope. And yeah, right here. See these buildings? It should be right next to these buildings somewhere. Right over here. Or walls, I guess is the proper term. Here we go. Oh. Meant to actually go check that little tomb that's like right next to us. It's one of the fields Calyrex told you about. Do you want to plant the carrot seeds in this field? Not yet. I actually want to see what this says over here, because we saw these over by the other field as well. There's something written on the old pedestal. April 21st. The king brought abundance and life to this land that was once frozen tundra. We owe these very crown plains to our king. And as long as the bond between us and our king holds strong, these lands will no doubt thrive for all the time in fertile green. Yeah, fertile green. Look at all the green that's around me. Anyways, let's plant these seeds now, shall we? You actually brought Peony all the way up here. Jeez. I see you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, ice fruit carrots will grow. How do you have the power to bring them all the way up here? Yeah, it's been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my little seed would often partake of this sort of vegetable. If ice fruit carrots were what my seed preferred, it must have been an ice type, wasn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. I will ask but once more. Are you sure this is the field which you want? Remember, this is asking you again. Do you want the ice type or the ghost type? If you say yes here, you're going to get the ice type Pokemon. Very well. Then I ask that you plant the seeds. Will do. You planted the carrot seeds in the field. Very good, very good. You have an able hand for working with soil. Thanks, I think. Now then, it's time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. I love how Peony also does the dance. Then again, it's against his free will, but... What's that? Irish, right? It looks like a little Irish jig, I'm guessing. I don't know, I'm white, but I'm not freaking European. You planted so many seeds, and yet my power could only get one to grow. To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. Then again, on an earlier subject, this is based around the European region, so... But it will be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull that ice fruit carrot free with all your might. This is a big-ass carrot, Jesus. Yep, I guess we'll pull it out. Kinda reminds me of the Lego carrots with how big those things are. Produce that the king of bountiful harvests' beloved seed likes to eat. It grew in a field covered in snow. Well done, human child. I have a name. That carrot will be the key to luring my loyal seed back to me. Now, all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal seed with ease. But I doubt that I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. Oh, speaking of loyal seed... That's a new Pokemon. If it even is a Pokemon. Kind of a bland design. What? Glastrier, my loyal steed. Is it truly you? That glistening white pelt, that rough, violent gallop. It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. Doesn't seem to have noticed you, though. What an asshole. It is my belief that while my seed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must be headed to the village in an attempt to pillage the carrots there. If that is true, then Frizzington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. Alright, I guess we're headed back to poorly named Frizzington. We'll see you guys over there. Good luck actually floating him all the way. How? Just how do you have the power to actually get to and from there? Calyrex was able to grow an ice root carrot from the seeds I planted in the field covered in snow. The scent of the carrot lured Glacier out, but it ran off towards Frizzington. Glacier. I think Glacier is probably more accurate since it's supposed to sound like Glacier. Or Glacier. I'm thinking of freaking Glacius from Harry Potter, but anywho. Let's go over and fly back over to Frizzington and try to save the people there. Come on, Riley. Riley should have an easy time against this. Come on. Aren't any of you guys trainers? Stop! You violated the law. And I forget the rest of the quote. And here comes for us. Seriously, are none of you guys trainers? Alright. And Glacier appeared. This is why I had Riley out since the beginning, because Riley is a fighting steel type, and will do very well against ice types. Glacier is after your ice root carrots. Now, I tried before, you cannot use Pokeballs to capture this thing right now. It won't let its guard down, just like with Calyrex. So we basically just have to destroy this thing. Which one does more damage? They both do the exact same amount of damage, but this one never misses. So let's just do an Aura Sphere. Oh, damn. Oh well. Last time I had Rosalina actually out with me instead of Riley, and I got super lucky with it not immediately killing Rosalina. But hopefully another Aura Sphere should KO it. There we go. And Glacier faded. Alright, that was easy. Got some nice free experience. And we saved the town. Or so we thought. I thought you fainted. Why are you still looking at us like that? Okay. Oh dear. I thought you fainted. Well, that sudden burst of power just came out of nowhere. Are you alright? Yes, I feel like something stepped in to save me. Calyrex, what'd you do? Oh, something's over there. We know when we see a glimmer, that means there's an item. You obtained a tuft of white mane hair. You put the tuft of white mane hair in your bag's key item pocket. It's so hard to... that's a real mouthful to say. This whole DLC is just full of mouthfuls. Mane hair that belonged to the King of Bountiful Harvest's beloved steed, Glacier. The hair is strong and very flexible. Oh, kind visitor, how could I possibly thank you enough for saving the people of this village? I had no idea that such vicious Pokemon still existed in the Tundra. Why, it reminded me of that Pokemon in the fairy tales, the low steed of the king. But no doubt I am overthinking things. What is that you have there? Is that a tuft of white mane hair? In the fairy tales, it is said that by weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, it is possible to create the Reins of Unity, which link the king and steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the Reins of Unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself never seen any sort of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit, after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind traveler. Yeah, sure, no problem. Again, do you not have any Pokemon trainers here to help you, protect you from these Pokemon? Because not all of them are gonna be, peaceful. I guess Calyrex wants to go talk to us again while hiding in his little alcove over there. But, real quickly, before we go visit Calyrex again, there's something that I found out that you can do after you save the village. This town over here next to the person who's just sitting around doing nothing. Or this house over here. If you go inside, you'll find a surprising little Pokemon over here. Oh, that's Foofy. I found it shivering outside the village and just had to bring it home. You know, I think it was just about when I found Foofy that other strange Pokemon began appearing in the Tundra. I've never seen a Pokemon like Foofy before. Maybe it's best to have a proper dependable trainer take care of it. Actually, I specifically had you in mind, since you helped defend the village and all. Do you think you could take care of Foofy for me? Yes, we can. Oh really? Thank you, dearie. That takes a weight off my shoulders. Aren't you happy too, Foofy? So, this is Cosmog. For those of you who don't know, Cosmog is one of the legendary Pokemon introduced in Generation 7, and one of the first legendary Pokemon to actually be able to evolve. Cosmog evolves into one of the two box legendaries of Generation 7. Those being Solgaleo and Lunala. Why the heck it's just here and you can just randomly get one, I don't know. And how the heck do you evolve into those two? I don't know either. And I say it's only one of the first few. The other one I can think of is Type Null, who actually evolves into Sivali with Maximum Friendship. We got type null when we went over to the battle tower. And you know what? In honor of what you named it, I'm going to name it Foofy as well. So, if you didn't get a Solgaleo or Lunala from Generation 7, you can get a Cosmog here and evolve it. But we're just going to send it to the box. Maybe you'll find out... Maybe I'll find out later how to actually evolve it, but for now, let's go see what Calyrex wanted. Ah, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Hey buddy, what's up? Chief Peony is floating in the air. Yeah, we know. You have my thanks for protecting the village, human child. Were I at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty. But weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the reins of unity, they would have allowed me to tame my steed in short order. We need a flower. We need to build a wall. What's that? We can make a set of reins with mane hair from the loyal steed, and a flower that I can grow? A flower. Yes, but of course. I had assumed that the humans stopped making the reins of unity because they had lost their faith in me, but it was because I lost the power to grow the material needed. I have spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains so much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to have returned to me just now. You wouldn't like to meet me when I'm using a fraction of my power. There's only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. Don't tell me the flower's gonna, like, grow out of your head or something. I mean, it's literally a giant bulb just waiting to bloom into a flower. Cronus Bloomus. Take this, human child. You like saying things like crown a lot. A single petal that the King of Bountiful Harvest gave you. It radiates a faint light. It shames me to admit it, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if that petal will be enough, but I still must ask you to use it to try to create the reins of unity. The descendants of my family who once made the reins for me should still live in the village. I put my hopes in you, human child. Huh. Well, the mayor did say that the instructions on how to do it have been passed down through generations. So let's see if the mayor has any idea what we're supposed to do. What's up, bud? Oh, hello again, savior of our village. Come to do some more reading? Not this time. I beg your pardon. You want me to make a set of the Reins of Unity? Well, I say, that presents a bit of a problem. If my dear great-granddad were still around, he'd have been able to make you a set. But unfortunately, we've no one left who knows the traditional ways at this point. What's more, I doubt you have the flower you need to forge a set of the reins. I got a petal at least? That has to be something, right? Is that a petal from a radiant flower? What specific sort of radiant flower are we talking about here? If so, would that not mean the King of Bountiful Harvest has truly... No, I dare not hope. If I recall, my ancestors made reins of unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales. There were two key materials, a flower and hairs from a Pokemon. But I'm afraid those old traditions have long since faded from memory. Still, how could I refuse a favor to such a kind and helpful guest? The materials, if you please. Here you go. Don't know exactly what you plan to do with them if you have no idea what you're doing, but see what happens. I can't promise this will turn out as well as the ones my granddad would have made, but time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village. Humph. I'm afraid it hasn't come out well at all. I fancy myself a crafty enough sort, but I suppose it'd take a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Oh, please, don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry. Truly, I am. Wow, we are looking really sad. Good thing we hide all our emotion behind our shades. Oi, Mr. Mayor. The hot water in my shower seems to have gone on a holiday. Ah, yes, terribly sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you're here too, Chief? Were you in the middle of something? A pair of you seem awfully gloomy. Here's what happened. What? Is that all? So all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass me those materials for a mo. Alright, got my petal, got my hair. Now, what am I supposed to do with them? If I may be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Blossom woven round and round, a royally gifted main's hair bound. Steady on, old bloke, the singing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. Yeah. Of course, the guy who actually is like the hiker would know how to make cord. All is finished. Have a look. Think this'll do? And we got a set of the Reins of Unity just like that. Cords that shine when you hold them up to the light. The people of old times presented these to the king of bountiful harvest to express their gratitude. You're more capable than your face lets on. These Reins of Unity are the spitting image of those in my family's tales. Haha, I don't sew all my dear rebellious daughters' clothes for nothing, you know. Oh, well damn. I gave you a lot less credit than I should have. Even the explorer's outfit I gave you was handmade by yours truly. Geez, you must have had a lot of free time. In any case, it seems that you got the Reins of Unity you need. Isn't that just smashing? Smashing. Yeah, Calyrex will definitely be excited. Let's go meet up with him. Callie, we got your things. Would you believe it? I caught myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm myself up with a good hot shower at our base. But the water coming out was ice cold. I got ultra mega surprised and jumped down and yeah. Here we go again. Human child. Jordan is the name. Were you able to make the Reins of Unity? Yep, Chief Peony did. Indeed, this man has done so much to aid me. I do hope I can repay him sometime. I have some good news of my own. I was finally able to track down my loyal steed. Glacier is making its home in the Crown Shrine. It is a place where my loyal steed and I spent much time together. I had been avoiding the place, as I feared I would get trapped in my own nostalgia. Why has my loyal steed made the shrine its home? It is reminiscing about our time together? No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain up to the north. Bring the carrot and the Reins of Unity, and meet me there. I shall hasten there now, but you may come when you feel you are ready. I am counting on you, child. And you're just going to carry Peony all the way up to the mountain again. Huh, fraction power my ass. Using the main here I got by defeating the Pokemon that was once the King's Loyal Steed, along with the Radiant Petal grown by Calyrex itself, I was able to recreate the Reins of Unity. Now I need to head to the Crown Shrine, where the Steed's been living, to meet up with Calyrex. And luckily, through our earlier exploration of trying to find where the hell the rest of the Regitombs were, we actually already have a fly point all the way at the top. So we could just fly all the way up to the Crown Shrine, no problem. Alright. So from here on out, I'm going in this completely blind again. This was as far as I got last time I did recording. So here's hoping, I'm thinking maybe we're going to be having another battle. So that Aura Sphere actually brought it down pretty low. I might just keep Riley out so we can land another Aura Sphere and hopefully not crit it so we can capture it. I'm guessing this is where we're going to be capturing Glacier, judging by how most Pokemon stories go. Hey Calyrex, I got your thing. I've been waiting, human child. We got here literally not even a minute ago. The Crown Shrine is a place I once called home. Glacier must think me helpless now that I have lost my powers. It taunts me by making this place its own dwelling. Ah, I see you have indeed brought me the Reins of Unity. You have my thanks, child. Here you go. Hopefully now you can control that damn thing. Ah, the feeling of holding these again. The color. The way they shine in the light. Oh, how this brings back memories. Glacier is a proud Pokemon. One might even call it arrogant. Is it as arrogant as a hippogriff? It will not accept me as its master again, unless I am able to prove that my power outweighs its own. I will use the Reins of Unity to pour my power into the very body of my loyal steed. That should convince it that I am indeed still deserving its loyalty. Now, human child, in order to lure my loyal steed to me, place the Ice Root carrot in the basket near where Glacier's made its bed. That's interesting. I mean, it's literally just like a horse pen, or whatever it's properly called. Stable, horse stable. Alright, here goes nothing. That is one big-ass carrot. The time has come, human child. But you have successfully defeated my loyal steed once already. It will not willingly approach anyone it considers to be a threat. We must hide and wait for it to appear. Indeed, I kind of figured we had to hide. Hello? Did my game crash? Nope. Okay. Moment of truth, it looks like. Peony's just laying there, fast asleep. Here comes Glacier. Glacier? I don't know how to properly say it. God, that's just creepy. How it doesn't have any pupils. And immediately wait for the bait. And Peony woke up. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, Peony, welcome to the waking world. Did it work? Or are we gonna have like a red herring here where it actually did not work at all? Oh. Oh, that's a fancy little cloak you have there. Hey, it worked, I guess. Huh, I like that cloak. That cloak's pretty cool looking. Are you at full power now, finally? You seem to be steaming, which is kind of weird. What in the world? Such a huge noggin, and it's got a ride? And Calyrex can't talk to us anymore. Great. Ah, I can't talk? What do you want? Huh? I've got no idea what you're saying, but somehow it also makes sense. It's because you've been under an influence for a while. Oh no, not again. Human child. Thanks to your efforts, I have been reunited with my loyal steed, and now I'm finally at my full power. I was convinced that the people no longer believed in me, and I had also lost my loyal steed. I was trapped in the throes of deep loneliness, but you saved me. There are truly no words which to fully express my gratitude to you. So, I have a suggestion. If you are able to catch me, even with my powers restored, it will prove your worth beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Once you have readied yourself, come face me. But first, I should get this man back to where I found him. It would be no good to let him freeze out in the frigid climb. Are you just gonna have him like float all the way over there without your guidance? You're just gonna do this blindly? Okay then. Well, looks like we're about to go off and face Calyrex and try to actually capture him. Now again, we could use that Master Ball that we got. Did we use the last Master Ball that we got? I think we did. We just used it on... no, we didn't actually. Should we try to catch this again without the Master Ball? I'll give it one shot. If I don't catch it the first time without the Master Ball, then I'm just going to use the Master Ball. Alright, here goes nothing. It's going to be weird not being able to listen to Calyrex again. Here we go. Calyrex appeared, along with Glacier, but I guess it's only one form. I guess technically this should have been the end of the DLC, and we should have done this last, but whatever. Calyrex has 2 abilities. Okay, that's interesting. That's a new thing. Okay, let's see here. Flash Cannon is super effective. Let's go with the Aura Sphere just to be safe. Because I don't want to faint this thing. And I don't know how good its defenses or special defenses are. Thankfully, we're mostly a special attacker, so... But yeah, so basically Calyrex gets a new form when it gets fused with its loyal steed. Which is pretty interesting. Again, I think that changes depending on which loyal steed you actually choose. Again, I wish I had a Paralysis Pokemon with me, but alas I don't. Okay. Gonna use Psychic, that should be neutrally effective. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna throw in a couple more Ice Punches just in case. Maybe we'll get a freeze. Just to lower it a bit more into red health. And it has Giga Drain. Awesome. Awesome. Maybe I should just use an Earthquake instead. I'm just afraid of critting it and having it faint. Or... God damn it. Will we be able to rebattle you and try to capture you again? Probably not. If we're not able to rebattle it, then I'll just go through the entire thing and just use a Master Ball. It seems Calyrex is testing you. Alright, well, I guess we could just constantly rebattle Calyrex until we actually capture the damn thing. Okay, well that failed pretty spectacularly. I'll just use the Master Ball this time. Not like we're gonna have anything else to use it on. It's not like there are gonna be any roaming legendaries or anything. Right? Hope not. Alright. Yeah, Calyrex has 2 abilities, we get it. And especially since it has Giga Drain, it'll be really difficult otherwise, so let's just use the Master Ball. Yay, we're cheating. Well, technically it's not cheating because we are given this item legitimately at the beginning of the DLC. But there we go. Easy. And we get the experience again. Ice Raider Calyrex. It's said that this Pokemon once moved a large forest, and all the Pokemon living there, to a new location overnight. Except now it's no longer a grass type, it's a psychic ice type. I do know that Calyrex is normally a grass type. No, we're gonna keep it as Calyrex. We're gonna send you to the box for now. So it's technically 2 Pokemon fused as 1. That's interesting. Human child. No, I should refer to you by your name now. Jordan. Finally! Jesus. I look forward to what adventures we might have together. Hey, Peony, what's up? Hello, is that you, Chief? It's me, Peony. I just had a dream about a big-headed Pokemon, talking on and on in a weird shrine. You were there too, Chief. It felt so real. I got worried about you and decided I better give you a call and check in. You haven't hurt yourself, have you, Chief? Not in a bunch of trouble, are you? Everything's under control. Ah, good to hear. Guess I have nothing to worry about then. Haha. The Peony Exploration Team is all about the safety and well-being of its members, after all. So, you be careful on your way back too, you hear? No expedition's over until you're safe and sound back at home base. That's a hint to let you know that you need to go talk to Peony after this. Calyrex, the king of bountiful harvests, was able to reconnect with its loyal steed using the new Reins of Unity. Calyrex also seems to have regained its trust in humankind. As thanks for helping it regain its own power, Calyrex is allowing me to take it along my adventure. Better report back to Chief Peony. Heck yeah. I'll see you guys back over at base. Alright, Chief, I got some reports for you. Wait, you really caught Calyrex from the Legends? That's ultra mega brilliant. Report away. That noggin's massive. Is that the King of Bountiful Harvest? The one's calling the shots around here? Huh. I could swear I've seen it before. Or then again, maybe not. Anyway, it's definitely regal of it to have a steed. And that massive head does sort of resemble a crown. It's kingly enough. At any rate, let's call it a successful expedition. Looks like you've reported on all there is to report on Legendary Clue 1 and the King of Bountiful Harvest. Smashin', I'll mark this expedition as done. Nice. Alright. So, got anything else legendary you want to talk about? Nope. Crack on with solving those legends, Chief. You got expeditions to expedite. So, with that all said and done, we completed the second, technically first, expedition of Legends. We found Calyrex's loyal steed and reunited the 2 of them together using the Reins of Unity crafted by Peony himself, and we also captured them. In a Master Ball, sadly. I would have tried to capture them in a normal Pokeball, but, you know, it was just easier, especially considering I accidentally fainted it, thanks to an unlucky critical hit. But that'll be it for now. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel, consider supporting me on Patreon, and follow me on social media links. All that will be in the description. Next time is off to continue on with the 3rd expedition. I'll see you all then.